Greetings and welcome to the show, 5 Minutes of Wellbeing with Vasilis, on Mental Wellness TV. Today we will talk about the value of patience in difficult times. We are truly glad that you are here with us today to explore a quality that often feels challenging to cultivate, yet remains one of the most powerful allies in navigating life's hardships. Patience is not merely waiting without complaint, it is a dynamic, conscious choice to embrace the present moment with calmness and resilience, even when circumstances test our endurance and faith. Through this conversation, we will delve into why patience matters deeply, how it supports our mental and emotional health, and practical ways to nurture it during our most trying experiences. Patience, at its core, is an expression of trust in the process of life, in our own capacity to endure, and in the unfolding of events beyond our immediate control. When difficulties arise, whether they are personal losses, health challenges, relationship struggles, or global crises, our first instinct might be to resist, rush, or react impulsively. However, impatience often leads to increased stress, anxiety, and a feeling of helplessness. Conversely, cultivating patience allows us to create space for acceptance and clarity. It gives us the ability to observe our emotions and thoughts without being overwhelmed by them. This calm presence can be a shelter in the storm, helping us to respond with wisdom rather than reactivity. One vital aspect to understand about patience is that it is not a passive resignation to hardship but an active engagement with the present moment. Patience invites us to slow down and be fully present with whatever is happening inside and around us. In difficult times, this can feel counterintuitive, especially when we desire immediate solutions or relief. Yet, rushing through pain or discomfort often masks the deeper lessons and healing that patience can uncover. When we remain grounded and present, we are more able to hear our inner voice, to access our inner resources, and to make thoughtful decisions. Patience, therefore, is a form of inner strength and a foundation for resilience. Moreover, patience fosters compassion, both toward ourselves and others. When we are patient with our own struggles, we acknowledge that growth and healing take time. We release unrealistic expectations and harsh judgments about how quickly we should overcome challenges. This gentleness nurtures self-love and reduces feelings of frustration and failure. Similarly, patience with others recognizes their unique journeys and imperfections. It allows us to create supportive environments where empathy and understanding flourish. Through patience, we build bridges rather than walls, promoting harmony and connection even in adversity. In addition to emotional benefits, patience has profound physical and mental health advantages. Research has shown that impatience and chronic stress contribute to numerous health problems, including high blood pressure, weakened immune function, and mental disorders like anxiety and depression. On the other hand, patience encourages relaxation, reduces stress hormones, and improves overall well-being. Mindfulness practices, which cultivate patience by training attention to the present moment, have become valuable tools in managing pain and emotional distress. By integrating patience into our daily routines, we support not only our psychological but also our physiological health. The practice of patience also invites a shift in perspective. When we face hardship, it is natural to focus on what is lacking or what has gone wrong. Patience encourages us to adopt a broader, more compassionate viewpoint that sees challenges as part of the human experience and as opportunities for growth. This perspective helps us to accept uncertainty and impermanence, recognizing that difficult moments will pass and that they contribute to our evolution. Patience, therefore, aligns us with the natural rhythms of life, reminding us that growth is often a gradual process that unfolds in its own time. It is helpful to remember that patience is a skill that can be cultivated and strengthened like any other. We are not simply born with infinite patience, rather, it develops through conscious practice and self-awareness. One way to nurture patience is by setting realistic expectations and acknowledging our limits. When we accept that some things cannot be rushed or controlled, we reduce frustration and create space for peaceful endurance. Another practice involves shifting attention from the problem to the process, appreciating small steps and progress rather than fixating on outcomes. Gratitude for the present moment, even amidst difficulty, also supports a patient mindset. Patience is deeply intertwined with hope and faith. When we wait patiently, we are expressing belief in a positive future, even if it is not immediately visible. This hopeful orientation fuels perseverance and motivates us to keep moving forward despite obstacles. Faith, whether spiritual or secular, provides a sense of meaning and connection to something greater than ourselves. It reassures us that our struggles have purpose and that we are supported along the way. Cultivating patience, therefore, enriches our inner life by strengthening these essential sources of resilience. In difficult times, patience helps us maintain clarity of mind and avoid impulsive decisions that may worsen situations. When we pause to breathe, reflect, and observe, we gain insight into the true nature of our challenges and the most effective ways to address them. This thoughtful approach often leads to more constructive solutions and deeper understanding. Patience also allows us to conserve energy and maintain emotional balance, preventing burnout and despair. It acts as a buffer against the chaos and unpredictability of life, grounding us in a stable, peaceful center. The journey toward greater patience may encounter obstacles such as frustration, impatience, or feelings of stagnation. These experiences are normal and part of the process. When impatience arises, it is helpful to recognize it without judgment and gently bring our focus back to the present moment. Self-compassion plays a critical role here, reminding us that growth is not linear and that setbacks do not define our worth. Developing patience is an ongoing practice that unfolds gradually through life's challenges and triumphs. With each experience, we deepen our capacity to remain calm, centered, and hopeful. We can also find inspiration from nature in cultivating patience. The cycles of the seasons, the growth of plants, and the gradual shaping of landscapes all teach us about timing and persistence. Nature reminds us that everything has its own pace and that rushing disrupts harmony. By observing these natural rhythms, we learn to align ourselves with a gentler, more patient flow. Spending time in nature can be a healing practice that nourishes patience and perspective, helping us to release urgency and embrace the present. In community, patience fosters stronger bonds and collective resilience. When we are patient with one another, we create an atmosphere of trust and safety where vulnerability is welcomed. This shared patience enables us to face challenges together with compassion and cooperation. Collective patience also supports social change by encouraging steady, persistent efforts toward justice and healing. In this way, patience becomes a force for transformation, not only within ourselves but also in the wider world. Technology and modern life often challenge our ability to be patient, as they promote instant gratification and constant stimulation. Recognizing this cultural influence helps us become more mindful of our reactions and impulses. We can consciously choose to slow down, disconnect from distractions, and create moments of calm. Practices such as digital detox, mindful breathing, and intentional pauses can strengthen our patience muscles. Reclaiming patience in this way enhances our quality of life and deepens our connection to ourselves and others. Finally, cultivating patience is a gift we offer to ourselves and the world. It is a powerful expression of love, acceptance, and wisdom that nurtures peace and well-being. In the face of difficulty, patience does not promise an easy path but provides a steady, supportive companion that guides us through uncertainty with grace. When we choose patience, we choose hope, resilience, and the courage to keep going. This choice honors the sacred journey of life and affirms our capacity to grow and heal no matter what challenges arise. Here concludes our presentation for today. We warmly encourage you to send us the topics that concern you and to participate actively in the show, as the issues you raise will be covered in upcoming episodes. Stay with us every day for a new dose of strength, joy, and inner balance. Finally, we invite you to visit our website and explore the specialized collections we have prepared for every aspect of mental and emotional wellness. Until next time, we invite you to care for one another, but above all, to care for yourselves. Stay well always.